Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Collier here again, and we've got a pretty cool little project coming up down the pike here. This guy sent me a note and said, hey, I want 7 of these, and he sent me a drawing. And I probably can't read it from there, but let's see if we can get it a little closer. You can see basically it's just a sleeve with a slot in it, and here's the slot right there. And so it's some kind of compression sleeve. It's got about 18 maneuvers though that we've got to go through. A couple of holes, a couple of side holes, a keyway. Oh man, we've got the whole ball game here. And so I bid the job, and I bid it a little high because he did it on a CAD drawing. And of course, CAD drawings or CAD programs, they do everything to the 10th. And so, you know, I bid it because I'm thinking, okay, this has got to be a real tight thing. And and when he accepted the bid, I went, well, all right, now I got to go to work. So I gave him a call, or I sent him an email, and I said, are all of these tolerances this tight? And he goes, oh, no, this one, that one, this one. There's just 3 or 4 that are tight. And I'm like, cool. I bid it high and got the job anyhow. So we're going to get started on this and follow along. We're going to have some fun. All right, so first thing we're going to do is face this this other side off, and maybe just kind of get a concentrics line. What we're trying for is to round this off similar to this one. In fact, this one is just about perfect. So this is what we're trying for. Let's put the correct bit in. And get some glasses. Get ourselves a vernier caliper. And we're going for, what are we going for here? Okay, we are going for a surface, and then we're going to go in, what do we got, 159, that's that size, and this one is 134, so 159 to 134, 159 minus 134 equals 250 thousandths. That's 1 inch, I'm sorry, 1 inch 590 and 1 inch 340 turns out exactly a 1/4 inch, 250,000. Okay, so, and we want to go 250. All right, now we'll go in 250. There's 1, 2, 50. So we must be in some other kind of mode. There it is. All right, we were in digital mode, or I mean millimeter mode, and I have no idea why. 48, 49, 50. All right, we're going to put a little mark in that. Just because we can. That's good. Take this back off. And so our bore is 1184, and we are now sitting at all right, so we've got 1170, there's 5, 70, 68. So we want to go to 83, so that's 15. All right, we'll take a 10. We should be on the money here. Okay, we're on 83. Perfect. All right, we can take the boring bar out. And now we're going to come in and do that radius, but you know what, I think we're going to want to come in and get the speed set up first. I think it's only fair. So, let's take a measurement. What he wants is 175 thousandths diameter, so I can just keep trimming it down till I get to 175. Okay, and there is 1/750. Alright, so what we're going to do is just spin it. We're gonna cut. Till we get down to what we want. That looks pretty good. I'm going to create a lip there so we can actually take a measurement. We're going to go right to about there. Just a little bit more. And that looks like it. What we need to do here is face this off and then come in and set up a depth down the plug and a depth toward the plug so we can do this radius. And then, of course, drill a hole, drill actually 3 holes, and bore it out another, well, I think it's 20 thousandths or so beyond the drill bit. All right, so we're going to run this in one more time because we got just a little bit of a gap here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now this thing's hotter than a pistol, and we want to get a reasonable measurement on it. So I'm going to just run my coolant over it to cool it off temporarily. You can see the thing's smoking. All right, so we're going to just cool it, give it a minute or so. We'll be back. Much better. Now it's cool and I don't have to have the liquid spinning all over the place. Okay, so now put in our boring bar. Square that up. That's pretty good. All right, well, there's one cycle, and I've done 5 of these, and I have 3 more to do, 6 of these, and I have 2 more to do. So it will be back. Okay, next step is to cut, and I've already done it on a couple of them. We're going to cut a relief into the back side of that. So, and what I've done is put it in the 4-jar chalk because it has to be concentric with this center hole. And let's just see how the center hole's doing. It's out a bit. So let's go ahead and bring it back in. Oh, I'd say it's out just a bit. Okay, tighten that up. Okay, loosen this side. Tighten that side. All right, we're down to about 30 now. All right, under a thou. Let's see what our surface looks like. Looks good. All right, so now, and I've already set this whole thing up. I've done, how many have I done? 4 so far. So this is going to be a pretty fast deal here, hopefully. Put a depth gauge on here and see what we got. Okay, we're sitting at 190, which I think is just about where we want to be. $194, and that's just about perfect. 200 is okay. I got a bit of leeway on this one. And our width. But we got a ways to go with that. That's that for that. I got 2 or 3 more to do, and 2 more to do, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, well, the next step in this whole process is to cut a keyway first before we start indexing all of our holes and grooves and whatever else is happening. The keyway needs to go in first. It's kind of our leading approach to setting this whole thing up. So we drop our guide in and drop a shim in, and we're set to go. And we'll be back in a second. And I had to, this hole is very specific. It's the width of this, luckily I had one of these laying around, and the depth of 88 thousandths. Why 88 thousandths? Don't ask me. I have no idea. But so what I had to do is I had to go build some specific shims to come up with that 88 thousandths. And I should have filmed that, but I didn't, so you know, the next time. So we've got our keyway, and now we got a couple more to do, and we're off and running. That there, that there. All right, so the only thing I can measure with, because I don't have all of the tools I could use, is a veneer calipers. But, you know, we're looking at, the main thing is that I'm not too small. And I'm looking at this, and that thing sits just about right, and we're sitting at 90, and I wanted 88, so I think we're in very good shape. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow, in fact, because this is the end of today, and I just did all the noisy work so I can come in early in the morning and do quieter work. Okay, so what we have to do here is we need to make a mandrel so that we can take this piece and slide it on and bolt it down tight so we can get our different holes and cuts in this piece without having to grab it from the outside, because of course there's so many directions to work from that grabbing it from the outside is impossible. So we're machining this down to the size of the hole, so it's a nice snug fit, and then we're going to put a washer inside of here and a bolt to kind of hold it in place. So it seems like we're sitting up high. I would say, what do you think? Huh. All right, let's see. Loosen our bolt up, or our nut up. There we go. Drop this down a little bit. Still high. That's better. Let's break our rest. Slip this on nice and snug. Just about perfect. Okay, so that's good for that. I want to throw just a little bit of sandpaper on this just to get rid of the rough edges. That's good. Nice. Now what we want to do is cut this end off. take it over to the saw and do that. Okay, from here we're going to square up the end there. Let's get this thing a little more at an angle.